Paramotoring is awesome. It's the freedom of flight, along with getting to spend that time with your friends. That is, as long as you can keep up with them. For the past 2 years, I've been flying this, the Gin Vantage 2. A fantastic wing, but it has one major flaw. It's pretty slow. Even trimmed out, I struggle to keep up with those around me. For my past few flights, I've been trying something new. This is the Ozone Spyder 2, a lightweight reflex glider. I've got about 3 hours on this wing now, and I thought I'd do a little comparison video to see how it stacks up against the Vantage 2. Whether it's the Spyder 2, 22 meter with about 4 mile an hour wind, or the Spyder 3, 26 and no wind, Ozone is the clear winner in inflation characteristics. No wing I've flown inflates quite like an Ozone wing. Even in 4 mile an hour wind though, if you try to reverse kite the Vantage, you're not going to see much success. On launch, the Spyder has no tendency to overfly, and being lightweight helps with those no wind days. Being a faster wing, however, it takes quite a bit longer to get off the ground with the Spyder compared to the Vantage. You can just tell it wants way more speed before it will start generating lift and get you off the ground. With the Vantage, you may struggle a bit more on no-wind days, but in almost every other condition, I prefer how it launches. It comes up easily, it hangs in place right at 11 o'clock, you add some gas, and you're on your way. It's pretty straightforward. Now, for the real crux of this video, we have speed. A key difference to highlight is that the Spyder is a reflex glider and the Vantage is not. However, even at neutral trims, the Spyder is quite a bit faster than the Vantage. When you add to that its excellent trim range, the gap becomes even larger. The Vantage has a pretty small trim range, but it does make a difference. It also has a speed system, but I feel I shouldn't have to go on bar to be able to keep up with people on a similar class of glider. This for me is the one thing that really makes me consider the Spyder over the Vantage. Two last things I wanted to look at. That's the safety certifications and features of each wing. The Spyder is DGAC certified, which means it's been load tested, but it carries no other certification. I've had mixed results flying it in rough air. Sometimes it dampens things amazingly, and other times it grabs your attention. The Vantage, on the other hand, carries both an ENB and DGAC certification, giving you that little bit extra reassurance if its behavior should a collapse end up happening. Obviously, I have flown that wing more, but in my opinion, in turbulence, it's just more consistent. The wing stays solid, and you don't really have anything hard enough to really startle you. On the features end of things, the Spyder's tip steering and optional 2D steering are a great plus. The extra maneuverability is just fantastic when you want to have a little bit extra fun. For the Vantage, the benefit is in its simplicity. It's easy to find anything you're looking for, whether it be the stabilo lines or the brake magnets, which are stuck out a little bit more so they're easier to find. It's just everything is where you would expect it to be. In conclusion then, if I was redoing my wing purchase, which would I choose? I think in the end, the launch and in-flight characteristics of the Vantage just make me want to stay with Gin. Put simply, it's a simply good wing. It does everything right. If I had to do it again, I would definitely go with a smaller size wing, but I think that's where I would end up. That's not to say the Spyder isn't a great wing and a great choice, but for me, it's just not what I'm looking for. So, what do you think? Have you flown both and did you come up with a different choice? Tell me about it in the comments below. I thank you very much for watching to this point, and I hope you have a great day.